Look, Kobe seems optimistic about the Lakers' ability to turn it around, but they will have to do so without the potential services of Doc Rivers. There was a bunch of rumors going around the past couple weeks that the Lakers might be interested in trying to steal Doc Rivers away from the Clippers. I will tell you guys, I actually asked Doc about this in his office about, 10 days ago, and he did not want to make a public comment to give this life, because at that point it wasn't public. But he was very clear with me he was not going anywhere. And he revealed to the general media yesterday that he and Steve Ballmer actually agreed to a longer-term contract earlier in this season. They had agreed to a shorter-term deal last year, and then things have been going so well, they agreed to a longer-term deal. Adrian Wojnarowski reported last night that's not signed yet, but it is completely sort of a done deal as far as both parties are concerned. So do you think this is a setback for the Lakers? By the way, Luke Walton still employed by this team for all this conversation.
We're talking about Luke like he's gone.
Well, no, but I think part of the reason for this discussion is less about like, oh, gee, it's a setback because they can't replace Luke. Because guess what? Luke still has a job, and there are people who think he should keep that job. It's more of the fact that, hey, the coach of the Clippers is like, go work for the Lakers? Are you kidding me? That kind of thing. That's a big reversal from decades in this league.
The Clippers have done an amazing job building assets, building a team, and Doc has done an amazing coaching job and his whole staff of keeping a team of free agents. They're starting 2 rookie guards and a third-year center who's relatively anonymous, and they're kicking butt. It's a great story. And it is a setback for the Lakers, not just for the brand, but, like, I haven't heard the replacement for Luke Walton that's a better coach than Doc Rivers. So, I mean, in that sense, it's a setback.
I just think this is so disrespectful to Luke Walton, who is a coach who I think has done a phenomenal job this year. Look, we won't be talking about this if it wasn't for these injuries, right? The Lakers got stung by a bunch of injuries this year.
I think the problem goes deeper than that, though. I'm not saying it goes to Luke, but I think it goes to the roster. I think it goes to deeper than just the injuries.
Yeah, but, I mean, we're talking about their key guys. We're talking about Rondo. We're talking about LeBron, Lonzo. Like, these are key guys to the success of this team that miss a significant amount of time. You can't really overcome that.
It's just LeBron. Really, we're talking about LeBron, because the other guys.
The Lonzo piece has been a defensive factor.
If you have LeBron, you have LeBron. It's like when Chris Paul got hurt. Well, they still had James Harden. If your star player is there, you will survive a 20-game stretch where Lonzo's injured. It's just LeBron's injury.
Look, I think that if LeBron hadn't been hurt, we wouldn't be talking about Luke Walton's job at this point, so I think you're absolutely right about that. There is something to be said, though, of if they had just won the games they were supposed to win, before they really started to say, okay, we're out of this after that loss to the Clippers, and they've clearly been shutting it down and playing for the lottery. If up until that point they had beaten the Memphis Grizzlies, if they had beaten the Cavaliers, if they had beaten the Knicks, if they had beaten the Hawks, you don't need LeBron James to beat those teams. And if they had won just those games, they would be sitting in the 6th seed in the West at that point. So I think the problems go deeper than injuries, but I'm not sure they all land on Luke Walton's doorstep at all.
No, I think Luke, to me, has done a phenomenal job this year, and it just was a lot on the players with the young guys, how everybody's blowing it up, how LeBron is treating these young guys and things of that nature. But I will say this. They were in the 4th seed when LeBron went out. Yes, I think, these guys could have did a better job of playing and, making Luke look good when LeBron was out? Absolutely. But, I mean, it's the players. It's not Luke. They were in the 4th seed when LeBron was playing. I think Luke has just done a phenomenal job with this team. Now, I think it's going to be a lot of pressure on him after this season because he wasn't handpicked by Magic and
by Rob Pelinka.
Yeah.
Kobe's agent, by the way.
Yeah, so I mean,
just another plot twist.
There's been rumors out there that Ty Lue, could be a possibility, but Doc Rivers he's done.
Can I say 2 things?
Of staying with the Clippers.
Clippers, yes.
Number one, injuries happen to everybody, even star players. Okay, so like we talk about injuries like, oh, too bad they had injuries. That's not an anomaly. You should expect in every season that a key player is going to get injured for your team. 2 or 3 people. That's just like, that's life. Why do the Lakers get to whine about this like it doesn't happen to their team?
LeBron.
And the second thing is...
No, Zach, come on now.
No. He didn't miss 40 games. He didn't miss 50 games. He missed like 15, and now they've shut him down for the
He's
season.
not in the Eastern Conference.
Chris Paul missed a bunch of games. Nobody won. They had Kawhi Leonard missed the whole season.
Weren't you the one who just
Didn't you
said that
say-
they
But
had
like,
James
but
Harden
I'm
when
saying,
they had Chris Paul?
I've heard more about the Lakers' injuries than like any other set of injuries. Like as if Lonzo Ball's an all-star and Rajon Rondo is like not hurting the team by being on the floor. Like I don't want to hear about
What's
that.
your point,
No.
The other point is, I'm tired of. Can we just have like a moratorium on talking about the Lakers in general?
Well, he's with you on that.
Just like
Give me
enough.
some of that.
Enough.
Give me some.
Enough.
Don't let it hang.
There are like teams that are winning games and getting into like doing stuff. Enough Lakers.
I'm with you on that. I promise you that.